Hey everybody. Whew, okay, I am excited. In a couple of minutes here, I'm going to be getting picked up and we're heading to the airport. I haven't been on a plane or traveled anywhere in 18 months. And yeah, I'm heading to Mexico City today. So why are we heading to Mexico City? Well, going there to make a record with Cristian de la Luna, a wonderful Colombian artist that I've been working with extensively for the last couple of years. And I think this is a really great opportunity to bring you guys along and show you what I do for a living. Even my closest friends, I think when I say, I'm a musician, they don't really know what that means, or it conjures up images of, oh, do you play in a band? Or, well, do you busk at the farmer's market for change? Myself, like a lot of musicians, I think I live somewhere in between. I'm not a starving artist. I make my living in the music industry, and these are the kind of things that we get to do. My whole life, my two great passions have always been making music and traveling. And I think the time when I'm the most happy is when those two great passions come together and I get to travel and make music, to meet other musicians, meet the people that work in the studios. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Of course, the trip doesn't come without its reservations. We're still in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic. I have no idea what traveling is going to be like, what it's like in Mexico City right now, if we're going to be able to go and see things like museums and art galleries, or if everything's just going to be closed. But we hope you guys will come along and we'll show you what it's like to travel in 2021. We've done everything we can to make this trip safe. Obviously, we've done our research about vaccines and entry requirements. My backpack is filled to the gills with hand sanitizer, with masks, with wipes. So we're really trying to do this in the most responsible way to make sure, obviously, that I'm safe, and of course that we're making sure that the people around us who are also traveling are safe as well. We've asked Elle for a very special blessing, that he would watch over and keep us safe on this trip, to make sure that it is a rewarding and prosperous journey and that we can return again home safely. So anyway, really excited to have you guys join us on this one and see what it's like to make a record in Mexico City. Again, my ride will be here in a few minutes, so the next time you see me, we'll be in CDMX, and we hope to see you guys there. Cheers!
Elle savourait la danse, des rimes immortelles. Elle a pris la cadence avant d'ouvrir ses ailes.
Hey guys, all right, we have made it to Mexico City. It was a long 5.5 hours, but actually it was a really enjoyable flight. So yeah, we're really happy to be here, and now we just got to find Jerry. He's the producer that's going to be picking us up. We're going to be working with in the studio here the next couple of days. So
Hola Jerry, mucho gusto.
Hola, ¿cómo vas? Yeah, hopefully we'll find our ride here pretty quick, and we'll be on our way into the hotel to get some sleep because we are knackered. And we'll wake up in the morning and we're heading to León. We'll see you guys there.
Perdu dans nos désirs. Yeah, yeah. Quand elle ouvrait la porte de ses délires, mes peurs pouvaient s'enfuir.
All right, so we're just cruising up and down La Reforma here, and we've stumbled across this relatively large protest. Very interesting for us to see. And Cristian stopped and asked the gentleman, what are they here protesting today?
They're protesting against the electricity company, which the bills are so high and they're overcharges, so they're like protesting, and they're waiting for more people to join them. This is the starting of the protest. They're thinking to do it 2 days protesting, so
yeah,
interesting. Yeah.
Very interesting for us to see as foreigners. It's important for us to remember, I mean, no matter where you go in the world,
there's always people, fighting for their rights, fighting for fair treatment. So it's an important thing for us to remember anywhere you travel in the world. So very interesting thing for us to stumble across here in CDMX.
Quand elle ouvrait la porte, c'est des livres, mes peurs pouvaient s'enfuir. Yeah, bye para pa pam pam pa pa para. Bye para pa pam pam pa pa para. Bye para pa pam pam pa pa para. Ay la 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 ay la la la. Bye para pa pam pam pa pa para. 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 Son tus besos mi camino y tu amor que llena mi alma. Son tus besos mi camino y tu amor que llena mi alma. Son tus besos mi camino. Son tus besos mi camino y tu amor que llena mi alma.
Cristian de la Luna, how was that bus trip for you?
Yeah, it was good.
That was a comfy, fancy bus, man.
yeah.
I haven't been on a bus that had like these leg things that folded all the way down. Raph, do you have a good trip?
Yeah, that was amazing actually.
Yeah, that was the fanciest bus I've been on in a long time. What was that, 5.5, 6 hours almost?
Yeah, 5.
Whew. It was an enjoyable day, yeah. Spent most of the morning just walking around CDMX. Had a little more time than we thought we would, but yeah, after 5.5 hours on the bus, we finally arrived here in León, and tomorrow we're hitting the studio. Excited, man. So yeah, come with us, join us, and we're gonna take you on this journey to see what it's like to record a record in La Ciudad de México. Or I guess here we're in the city of León, in la provincia de Guanajuato. I like saying that word. That's a great fucking word, man. The province of Guanajuato. All right, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Hey guys, all right, it is day number 1. We just arrived here to this beautiful studio in León. Had a nice lazy morning and got some beautiful breakfast at this little cafe that Jerry, our producer, brought us to. And now it's time to get to work. So this is the time when I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to come in here and we have all of these beautiful drums. As you can see, I get my pick of the litter here, all different kinds of things. But yeah, I think I finally settled on this beautiful purple Rogers kit. Not sure what year it is, but it's got a huge sound, so I'm really looking forward to getting this mic'd up and seeing how it sounds on tape. So we're gonna get tuning, get setting up here, and yeah, see how these drums sound. One of my favorite things to do in the studio is picking out snare drums. And luckily here at the studio, since I didn't bring anything with me here to Mexico, they have quite a selection some old Ludwigs, a Acrolite. It's not in the best shape, but I'm hoping I can fix it up to be used. Anyway, a whole selection of snare drums. So for me, that's just like picking the right sound, you know? The snare drum is kind of the driver of the whole kit. So if we get that sound right, you can start to build everything else around it. So I'm gonna take my time, go through each one of these snare drums one at a time, and pick the one that I like the best. And maybe we'll even try a couple. That's the beauty of the studio, you know. There's no rules. There's no one way to do it. Whatever we want to do, we can do. So we're gonna try a few different sounds and see what works for us. Okay guys, sorry I didn't end up actually doing that much filming today. We got to the studio at a little after 10 a.m. and it's now about 9:30, so we still have 2 more songs to do. By the time we get out of here, we'll have been going well over 12 or 13 hours. So it's been a marathon of a day. I am super knackered. As I said, we still got a few more songs to do, but yeah, that's how it is in the studio sometimes. We only have really 2 days in the studio, today and tomorrow, and we're hoping to save tomorrow to do all the percussion, all the congas and timbales. So yeah, these are big work days, full just kind of, you know, one song after another. We zipped out for a quick little lunch, and then we're right here back in the studio. So yeah, forgive me if I didn't film all that much today, but it was a working day today for sure, and we're going to be right back at it tomorrow. So we'll see where the night takes us. We might go find some food. I might just head back to the hotel and sleep because I am tired as hell. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go for the night, and we'll see you again in the morning when we start doing the percussion tracks. Cheers. All right, guys, we're back. Day number 2 in the studio. We're going to be laying down all the percussion tracks. So we're just getting started here. It's a big setup. We got a lot of things to lay down today. And let me give you guys a little bit of a tour of what we got going on here. So one of the first and most important things we'll be recording is the conga drums. I didn't know what kind of equipment we'd be able to get in Mexico, but look at these congas. Beautiful LP. Super happy with the gear we were able to get. Got a couple of stations going on here. Todos los juguetes, all of the toys and sounds and shakers we'll be recording. We got some timbales, and of course a little cajon and bongo. So yeah, it's gonna be a full day of laying down all these percussion tracks, but this is where stuff starts to get fun. Sort of like the cake is already baked, and now we get to decorate it. So we're gonna get to work here, and we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. It's been a long day. I think we finally finished up all of the tracks that I'm going to record. We've done congas, we've done timbales, we've done so much. Again, it was a really long day in the studio. I'd love to tell you that it was an amazing day, but I said early on when I started doing these vlogs that I was going to share with you guys the reality of travel. The truth is I've been suffering today. As most of you know, if you've traveled to a different country, that means different food, that means different water. I've been plagued with some dizziness and with my stomach all day, and it's really made this whole day a bit of a battle, but it feels good to get to the end of it. I'm definitely ready for a beer and perhaps a bit of a nap. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to get up and we're going to head to a town called San Miguel de Allende. I don't know anything about it, but Cristian has told me it's a very beautiful town. It is a pueblo mágina, which is a designated city within Mexico. And they get that designation by having something significance or some significance culturally or within the arts or festivals. So I've checked it out on Wikipedia. It looks like a cool place to check out. So we're going to go have a look around and see what we can find there. But that's it from me tonight. I'm ready for bed. Cheers, guys. We'll see you in a bit. Stumbled across quite a large protest. I just stopped and asked a gentleman. Oh, hear the music starting. Just asked a gentleman, coño. And there's a garbage truck coming by, which is going to ruin my shot. We'll wait for this guy. Alright, guys, we're here back and kind of starting or ending where we started here in the Plaza San Miguel de Allende. Hola, ¿cómo está? As you can see, at night the whole energy here changes. Everything comes to life. There's a lot of people here, mariachi bands playing. Everybody's got a few beers in them, everybody's having a good mood, and it's just a really incredible vibe. So yeah, really enjoyable way to spend an evening.